Hello everyone, and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode of Friday Night Explore, we're going to explore Boros Convoke again. Now, with the new release of the Riders of Ixalan, I forgot what it's called, Last Cavern of Ixalan, we got Warden of the Inner Sky. This card is amazing for this Boros Convoke deck, because the idea is that we're going to flood the board, and then with the Warden of the Inner Sky, every turn we can tap 3 untapped artifact or creatures that we control, and guess what? We can put a +1 sun counter on Warden of the Inner Sky, and then when he has 3, he gains Vigilance and Flying, and we can beat our opponent that way. Kind of the idea of the deck. So what we did was we cut 2 Regal Leosaur. Leosaur? I believe that was the card. I cut a Conclave Tribunal, and I think I cut a Legion Landing. No, I cut a Giant Killer. For Warden of the Inner Sky. And basically the rest of the deck's pretty much the same. We're trying to Convoke out early, hit the board, really overwhelm our opponent with board presence, and then just kill them before they get a chance to do anything. The deck is very low to the ground, so we got, if you look at the land base, 20 lands total. So we got 4 Ornithopters, that's actually the 0 drop. Right, then we got 2 Legion Landing, sort of a land, but really just a 1-mana 1/1. And then we also have 4 Thraben Inspector, 4 Warden of the Inner Sky, 4 Gleeful Demolition to pop either our Clue token or Treasure, or not Treasure, Blood token to get 3 1/1s to tap to the Warden. We also got Voldaren Epicure for that Blood token. And then we have in the 2-drop 3 Clarion Spirit. I'm still not sure if I want to run 3 Clarion Spirit. I think it may be a good idea just to run 2 off, because this is kind of slow. Funny enough for this deck, I think the better idea is to run 2 of Clarion and 3 Regal Leosaur. And 4 Resolute Reinforcements, of course, to get on the board very quickly. And then 3 Regal Leosaur mutate, and then whenever it mutates, all creature we control gets +2/+1, which is great because we have a pretty wide board to overrun our opponent with. This is like a small, overwhelming stampede on our opponent. We got 1 Conclave Tribunal just for a Convoke removal if we need it against, maybe our opponent play a very big blocker. For 1 turn, we got to get through that. We can tax them out that way. Of course, now our late game, quote-unquote late game, is 4 Nightmare Navarro Eos and 4 Venerated Loxodon. So this one can help us draw creatures from our deck with Convoke. This card can pump the board with Convoke. What's great about the Venerated Loxodon is that it can also pump the Warden of the Inner Sky with its Convoke ability, so that we don't actually have to tap it. Well, we're going to, if we tap it from first turn it came in, and then we tap it the second turn for Venerated Loxodon, the next turn we can tap 3, and it will already have that Vigilance and Flying. So we can beat our opponent with that. We are a Jegantha deck because all of the cards only have 1 pip of red or white, so we can fit Jegantha in the deck for an extra 61 card, 61st card in the deck. Land base, we got 20 lands total, 1 Agonjo, 1 Sogazin, 3 Plains, 2 Mountains, 4 Battlefield Forge, 1 Clifftop Retreat, the 4 Needleverge Pathway, and 4 Sacred Foundry. I actually have 4 Sacred Foundry now. I went and crafted, I think, 2 more, so that I can go fast. And there's no tap lands in this deck, other than maybe the Clifftop Retreat. And hopefully, there's only 1 off, so it's not going to hurt us too much. I don't have 2, so that's why there's only 1 off. I will probably run 4 off if I have 4, and cut maybe the Battlefield Forge, because we have Sacred Foundry, and we have these basic lands. That's the whole deck list. Boros Convoke is very quick, and very sort of on the prowl. I think we'll be okay playing this in even the fast meta game that's the current Explorer. But well, I guess we'll find out. I do really love Explorer, but the problem with that is it's turning into Modern, and the deck are too fine-tuned that I can't really think of new things, or even just change any of the old decks. So let's see. All right, we're going to go first. We got 2 lands, and we got the Warden, so we can try it off early game. So we'll keep. That's a good opener. So we're gonna Epicure first, probably? We'll pay the life. Do we Thraben or Epicure? I think we Thraben first. Actually, if I Thraben first, then there's no reason to Sacred Foundry, but okay. Does this only once a turn? No, it just activates the sorcery. Soldier. Protection on multicolor. Cast a multicolor spell. He gains 1 life. Alright, well, I'm not gonna cast a multicolor spell. I will, however, break my clue. For 3 1/1s. Do I want this? I do want this. I do want this again. Ah, ossification. Annoying, but it is what it is. Alright, so here we go. Epicure. Going for a tiny attack. He wants to block and trade. That's fine. Mono white so far. Mono white control? I don't know. If I get it evolved next turn, that would be great, but I don't know if I'll draw it. Any of the Convoke cards would be great, but a land or any of the smaller cards are not as good, so we'll see. A Thraben Inspector is acceptable because at least we get clues, but that's about it. Otherwise, I might have to just buy Jegantha. I don't want to do that. Our opponent's roping us. Our deck is not good against rope because it's meant to be a faster deck. Boros Convoke is usually just kind of an overwhelm our opponent. Oh, by the way, they're a Nuclear Warrior. You would think a Nuclear Warrior would play a little faster, right? I don't want to go your goal because that's rude, but he is really roping me. Did he rage quit? I mean, he took out my Warden. The card I wanted to try out for this game. He should be proud. And get out of the game. He has something. Alright, what is he playing? Knowing a Peacekeeper on what? Is he gonna name the Warden? I don't have a hand, so good luck. You gotta name something. Fortify. Why did you what? Why? Let's go. Yeah, you got it. Nice 3 damage. Whoa. Alright, that's pretty big. So, what do I do here? I mean, obviously I played the Loxodon, right? But if he has a Sunfall, that would be really bad for me. Pump the whole board. I don't want that. That's another land. And we'll buy Jegantha. I don't know why he named Fortify. Alright, he's gonna take out my Warden. No, he's gonna take out the Loxodon? Why would he take out the Loxodon? Oh, okay, so he has an ossification. But still, I have a pretty wide board. Sure. We got another Warden. How many ossification do you think he'll have? Guess we'll find out. So far, it's been a lot. He's ossified every Warden. But this scry is crazy good. What are we scrying? A land, okay. What else are we scrying? Another land, okay. I don't know how we got so many lands. We got 20 lands in the deck. So far, we've only seen lands. Look at the bottom. 3 lands! Oh, wow. He's got 1 card left. Is he really just gonna let that happen? I guess I can't play the Conclave if I'm just gonna play this. Maybe he's got another Werefox Bodyguard. Yep. Egonjo's pretty good, honestly. But I really want the Convoke Soldier, right? That's what I want, but... That's tricky. just taking it. Do I want to remove anything here? Is there anything worth removing here? I don't think so. This is exile target non-land permanent. Huh. He's not attacking, so there's not really that many non-land permanents worthwhile for me to remove. Guess we'll find out. It's making a 1/1. Or just quit. Alright, the Warden. Overwhelmed them with 3 Wardens, even though they had all the removal. Numbers. Next game, please. I don't know what just happened there, but next game, please. You automatically earn rewards from the top row of Mastery Pass. That's not... There's no really any rewards there. I think there's like maybe 10 packs on the entire season, which is like 10 weeks or something, or 3 months. And 3 months for 10 packs, even for free. That's just cheap. Alright, 3 landers somehow. But this is also a land. Whenever we attack with 1 or more creatures. So I'm going to keep, but begrudgingly. Alright, just gonna pay the life here. Guess we'll Warden first. Am I gonna attack with 3 creatures next turn? I'm not gonna attack with 3 creatures. Speaker of Heaven. That's annoying. He's gonna get a lifelink out of me. I don't want him to get a lifelink out of me, so I will. One, two, three. Ornithopter. No, it's a little too slow for that. We'll even pay the life for this. Get on that board. Can I? Tap 3 untap art. Oh, it can. I can tap 3 untap artifact and creature. So I can tap itself so he can attack me, but I get on board a lot quicker. Ooh! Oh boy! Oh, is he gonna eat it? This is a human though. We can evolve the vampire, I guess. Yeah, you gain that life. You're gonna love that life you gain. All right, we're gonna tap 3, so this will be 1, 2. Jeez, I'm really gonna hurt my cause doing this, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. Instead, I'm just gonna mutate. Onto the vampire? No, onto the ornithopter. Then I fly. Over, right? It's a 2/2 flyer. I mean, why would I not? What would you like to block there, buddy? Because that's a big board coming for you. Turn 2! This is what I always say about this deck. It's scary. I think our opponent rage quit. That was turn 2. How much damage is this? That's 10, 15. He's dead next turn. To almost anything I play is dead next turn, right? I can just tap 3 things and then attack. With the Warden for 4. I think it's 4, right? We'll get plus... What does it start off with a 1/2? Plus 3, it will be a 4/5. 4/5 flyer. Alright, he gave up on his life linker. Resplendent Angel, yeah. Sure. You got a Resplendent Angel. How amazing. Can you imagine if I draw a Regal Leosaur next turn? That would be overwhelming. If I don't though, we have to still fight this out somehow. Alright, you can just rope, I guess. What am I gonna draw next turn though? If it's really the top deck that's gonna matter, right? If it's a land, that would be terrible. I'd probably just... Oh, it is a land. If it's a land, I'll probably just make the 1/1 white life linker. This attacking doesn't do much because he'll just block it. I don't draw a card. Actually, I do draw a card. So let me... What am I tapping here? Yeah, I won't be able to draw a card either way, so might as well tap it like this. Sokuzin, huh? Oh, these are just 1/1s, so not great against the Resplendent Angel. Let me do this again. That's good. That's 1 extra damage. 5/6 Vigilance Flyer. Go down to 6. Do I need this for mana? No, I don't think so. I might need to pitch this for the Blood Token next turn. Not a Collected Company. I think he needed that this turn, but he can still do it. He's got 4 mana for a Collected Company. No, he's going to play a Resplendent. So I'm gonna attack. He has no life linker other than this, right? This is a flyer. So he'll have to block this with one of the Resplendent. And then block one with the other. So he'll 1, 2, 3. That's just 3 damage. It's not enough. So I guess the trick is now to tap these things. That's a good card to have. Can I overrun him right now by adding it onto this? Right, this will be a 2/2 flyer. Other creatures gets plus. So this will be a 4. No, not quite. He has the block 1. And then we will place this land in the white side. And we will... I don't want to pump it. I mean, it was game anyways. Beautiful. We beat the Angel Lifelinker just by aggroing them. That's what I wanted to see. That was fun. What else you got? Ah, pew pew pow pow. That guy is scary. I heard he's top rank in all the metagames. We're gonna go first. We got Thraben into Gleeful. I'm gonna keep that. I'll say hi. Do I want the Agonjo as much as the Sokuzin? Probably the Sokuzin would do more. Tap land, beautiful. I mean, I should just auto pay. What am I doing? That's a big board. That's turn 2. Look at my board. Good luck. How are you supposed to fight that? So, honestly, how are you supposed to fight that? You got a Virtue. It's a good start. We could play this. Warden. I don't want to play the Sokuzin, huh? I want to use this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll pump the board that way, and I can still get 4 more damage. I don't really need the mana. I'm gonna use the Sokuzin for the hidden 4 damage whenever it's possible, but for now, Warden's just gonna attack him. If I can get a Treasure Maker, or any sort of Artifact maker. I was gonna say trash maker, but basically any sort of maker. Oh, it didn't matter. Virtue again. Nice double virtue. Yeah, nice double virtue there. It'd be a shame if someone does like 1 billion damage to me. Bring him to 1. Do I even want an Ornithopter? What can he do? Would he have a board wipe there? Alright, we'll wait. Gain that 3 life. You're gonna need it. Go to 4. Reveal a Planks. Have 2 mana for Leyline Binding on one of the Loxodons. Okay. Are you aware that there's more than 4 damage on board? GG. Yeah, you have a lot of removal for your, I guess Sultai? 5-color Traxa? I don't know what kind of deck that was, but didn't matter there. This deck is faster than Mono Red Burn. The way it kind of just goes off on board there. It's scary. I think the best way to fight against the Boros Convoke deck will probably be some form of a board wipe, because if you wipe this board, it's just over. But before that, we could have our fun, right? So far, it's just been pureless, endless fun, non-stop. Just... Man, just stomp. Just stomp your opponent. Alright, what's our next opponent? Unam? Unam? Unnam? Unam? I don't know. I want to go first. For once in our life, we don't get to go first, which isn't great, but I'm going to keep and play off this hand anyways, because it's okay. That's not good. That's not good. That is... Alright, well, we'll pay the life. I don't want to enter tap. I'll play a Warden. Can he stop the Warden somehow? I don't think so. Next turn I can double use the Warden, right? There's a trick. I will show it if I can actually do it, which does require our opponent to not do anything, but who knows, right? Oh, that's scary. Scary opener from our opponent's side too, so we'll see. He didn't use it. That's interesting. Alright, that's shot into the play untapped. So here's the trick. Voldaren gives me a clue, or a treasure, or whatever. 1, 2, 3, that's 3. Knight Errant's pretty good card. Alright, now we can Gleeful, break this. We'll get 3 more. We'll use it again. 1, 2, 3. See? Double 3. But Knight Errant's pretty good, so I don't want to put it away. Oh, Growth Pro, huh?
The ocean surges, life.
He's got 2 mana. What can he do? Ah, good card. Too good for me. I can kill the Kiora. Does that matter right now? Killing the Kiora? I don't think it matters too much. What am I even getting out of this? Let's see. An Epicure is pretty good. A Venerated Loxodon is pretty good. But Ornithopter is even better. What do I have on board here? 1, 2, 3. Actually, not enough, huh? So let's get Ornithopter. Lull him into a sense of false security, and then this will pump up the whole board and kill him. 1 more mana, I could have made more 1/1s. Oh, Growth Pro. That's 2 Growth Pros. Blocks 2 creatures. Alright, there goes our big beater. Hey, attack me. You don't want to attack me? I will attack you. Alright, so how much damage can I deal? He blocks 2, so we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's only 17, huh? Let's count this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Sad it's only 17. I'm probably missing something somewhere. Let's just... I'll make it over this at least on fly, right? Over. Let's see what happens. So at least I fly. I can kill the Kiora, but that's not really a play I wanted to make. Just to fly over and kill the Kiora. Bring him to 1. I mean, if I can top deck a Voldaren Epicure, that also will be game. There is that. Now he has to hold back all the blockers. I did use the Sokuzin, so I don't have any more Sokuzins. Alright, he's got 3 Cosmic Hunger. Our opponent's got it. Our opponent's got it all. Oh, Growth Troll is scary, but it's not scary enough right now.
Let's get moving.
He has 4 mana to play something, which isn't that much either. The fun part is I didn't actually kill any of the old Growth Trolls, so he doesn't get the ramp. He can block 4 creatures with the lair. 4 is not 5, so unless he has a removal somehow, I don't know how he gets out of this, but I guess we'll find out how our opponent tries to get out of this. He has something. What does he actually have? That's not... That is an instant. Does he have 4? The only thing he plays is Cosmic Hunger. Okay, block. There's no lifelink here. So, how does this go? I still got 1 more damage going through. What's the plan? 4th Cosmic Hunger? Rope? Rope is always a plan. Or quit. GG. Look at that. We beat every game on the edge, but winning is winning. And we beat every opponent. That is the best you can ask for any Magic deck. You beat every opponent. Oh boy, that's fun. This has been fun. This Boros Convoke deck has always been one of the deck where I just feel like this deck shouldn't be that strong, but every time I play it, it is. It just gets there. It gets there on the edge, but it gets there, and it gets our opponent just to death. And that's good enough for us, right? Winning is winning. Regardless if you're at 1, your opponent's at 100, or you're at 100, your opponent's at 1. When you win, you win. Your opponent's gone, and you beat the game. That's kind of the idea. This deck is amazing. It's beautiful. I recommend it 100% if you like winning. I would recommend this way over Mono Red because there's a lot of thinking involved as to how you want to tech out, how you want to kind of hit the best curve. Should you play the Knight Errant or should you play the Venerated Loxodon? Where should you turn the curve and start just full on aggro? Don't care if your creatures die or not. When should you hold back because you can pump your board a little? There's a lot of thinking involved. Sometimes you have to block, right? And that is what the beauty of this deck is. It's for actual good players, not just players who like to turn cards sideways. So it's a fun deck. I highly recommend it. Boros Convoke has always been good in Explorer. Now it's even better with Warden of the Inner Sky. Now you got a flying vigilance card that your opponent has to answer, along with your gigantic wide board. That's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.